Trading, I apologize for the late start. Something got messed up there with some technical stuff there, but we are live now here on YouTube again, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. We got XRP breaking out over its 9-day moving average here today. That is a very, very good sign. We called that green dot out there yesterday on Thursday. But in today's video, we're going to be covering the watch list. So these are all the stocks and cryptocurrencies we are going to be looking at going into next week. We obviously had a really, really nice move today across the board for crypto. We saw these green dots being called out there Wednesday and Thursday. This was on the total market cap of crypto. I really like the fact that we are breaking out over the 90 EMA right here. We're looking like we're building a strong support there at the $2.6 trillion level. Let's take a look at the total three. Total three is also breaking out there over the 9-day moving average. So we'll see how price reacts over the weekend. I think things are looking really, really good here, folks. I'm feeling really, really good about the markets and where we are at. We are very, very oversold on a lot of the time frames. You guys witnessed, we posted that in the Discord, the 5th fastest correction for the SPX in 75 years. Okay, a correction in the stock market is when the SPX or the SPY, okay, the S&P 500, drops 10%. It dropped 10% in literally the matter of, I believe it was around 19 days. So that was the fifth fastest correction in history, in 75 years of the stock market. So you're seeing this pullback over the last month. You just witnessed history, the 5th fastest in 75 years. You can see we had a few more back here in 2024. Pullback. Okay, these corrections, they happen in the market, guys, and they are massive, massive buying opportunities. Again, we are looking to buy in these golden zones on our Fibonacci retracement tool, and the S&P 500 is sitting right there. I really like the fact that we got that green dot there on Thursday. QQQ Tech also gave the green dot as well. That was 2 days ago on Wednesday. We called that out. We just need to break over that 9 EMA. Okay, you can see the last time we broke over the 9 EMA after a pullback like this, it resulted in a very, very big run up here for stocks, and that is looking really good. I really like how tech looks. Let's check Bitcoin real quick here and see what Bitcoin's doing. Bitcoin's also breaking out over the 9 EMA. So for those of you that don't know, the 9 EMA is a very, very important moving average because it shows you what the short-term price action is doing, right? When we break out over it, that's normally when the bull run starts, or when the momentum to the upside starts, okay? And then when we break down below it, like you saw back here, when we break down below that orange line, there's a chance that a correction's coming, right? You can see that's acted as resistance for a long time. But now that Bitcoin's breaking out and we got a green dot, Bitcoin's looking really good. So we were calling for a stop loss down here at 75,000. Now I would move that thing all the way up to around 80. As long as Bitcoin can hold on to 80, folks, there's nothing holding us back from going to 105. I'd really like to see us break over that $85,000 level this weekend. If that happens, crypto is going to absolutely fly. So markets are looking really good. Nice bounce today. We got a really, really interesting weekend coming up here. Let me go ahead and cover the rules real quick. There were a few changes to the Discord channel, guys. I actually set up the alerts here to only call out the daily alerts inside a daily alert section and the monthly alerts inside of the monthly alert section. So all the monthly alerts will be called out here now, right? The green dots are our buy signals. The red dots are our sell signals. The monthly dots and the daily dots will now be separated. Before we had them all going into one channel, and now we have them going in to 2 separate channels just to keep things organized and easier to decipher. So let me know what you guys think about that. I also added some instruction on these so you guys can see that, for example, Link is showing a green dot on the daily chart. If the candle closes with the green dot, look for a trade. Okay? If the candle closes with the green dot, look for a trade. So Chainlink, right, is green right now. So green, this would be an entry candle. We want to buy the day of the green dot inside of the golden zone. Okay, that is our strategy. And Link is setting up really nice. It broke out over the 9 today, and it's got a green dot. A lot of these altcoins, guys, are looking really, really good today. Pepe even broke out over the 9 EMA. We have Polkadot breaking out over the 9 EMA today. So we're going to get into all those charts. Let me cover the Let me cover the trading rules real quick for anybody that is new. If you guys are new to the channel, we are swing traders. We are not day traders. We are focused on the 1 to 6 month time frame. So when we take entries, our hold period is 1 to 6 months. Okay, we're not going to sit here and we're not going to look at the charts every day, all day. Okay, you maybe have to check your charts maybe once or twice a day. Okay, but we're not buying and selling the next day. So if we buy something and it goes down 3 or 4% the next day, or 10% over the next week, we can't panic because we went into the trade with a 1 to 6 month mindset. So to do that, what we do is we focus on a monthly and a daily chart. Okay, we enter and exit positions using our trading indicators. The green dot means buy and the red dot means sell. So when I talk about the trading indicators today, that's going to be this Fibonacci zone right here. It's going to be the red and green dots, and it's going to be that 9 EMA, that orange line that you see on my screen. So it all packs together, right? You can't use the Fibonacci's without the green dots. You can't use the green dots without the Fibonacci's. It all ties into our strategy, okay? So rule number 4, this is where it gets important, right? These 3 rules kind of set the premises. We buy assets that have a green dot on the monthly chart or a green candle, okay? So the first thing we're looking at is that monthly chart. The reason we look at the monthly chart is because it is the most accurate when it comes to these red and green dots. Okay, you can see Bitcoin's chart. Okay, that green dot called the bottom of the Bitcoin bear market right there at 17,000 back in 2023. It called it right here at 3,000 back in 2019, and it called it right here in 2015. So what we're looking for is a green dot or a green candle. And Bitcoin is actually red right now. The candle was green earlier today. One thing I do want to point out on Bitcoin is the fact that it is testing this 9 EMA again. You can see, boom, it's coming down, testing that 9, testing that 9. That is where it has been bouncing on the monthly chart. So I've been saying this for a couple weeks now, 76, okay, I'm going to say 75,000 is a huge level for Bitcoin at these levels. And I like the fact that it's trying to break out over the 9 EMA. That's why I think this $75,000 stop loss is very, very important, because if that breaks down, we're going to lose the 9 EMA. And this is what happens when the 9 EMA is lost. It breaks down below it, and we go into a bear market. So we really want to make sure that that $76,000 level on Bitcoin is going to hold. And I would like to see a green dot show up here when we open the April candle. So these candles form once every single month, right, on the 1st of every month. So in April, we're going to get a new candle. A new candle means that all the indicators are going to shift, and you could see a green dot show up. So we're waiting for Bitcoin's confirmation on that green dot, okay? But the chart is looking like it does want to reverse here as long as it can hold that 75K level. That's the low right there, okay? And it is breaking out over the 9 today. So that is a really good sign. We just need to continue. If we can really get over this thing, if we can break out over 85, these crypto markets are going to absolutely explode, okay? So the monthly chart is very important. Again, the bigger the time frame, the more accurate the dots. Okay, the bigger the time frame, the more accurate the dots. So the monthly chart is going to be the most accurate when it comes to these signals. Again, if you would have bought this signal right here on Bitcoin back in 2023, you were buying it like $15,000, $16,000. If you would have bought right here in October, you were buying at 25. And if you would have bought right here in November, okay, you were buying right there at 59, 58, or I'm sorry, no, that was right here at 65. So obviously price went all the way up to 110. That was like a 400% move over 2 years. Okay, so the green dots on the monthly chart are going to be the most accurate. Rule number 5 is that we buy the day of the green dot in or around the golden zone. So as long as the candle or the dot is green, okay, what we want to do is we want to look for entries in these golden zones. Okay, so the golden zone tells us where the price is. Okay, a really good reference for this is by using the cheat sheet over here. Okay, there's 3 places on this chart where we want to take action. Okay, the first place is either right here in the mean or right down here in despair. So down here in the bottom golden zone, this means prices are very, very cheap. Okay, things are on sale when we're down here. Okay, and a good example of this right now would be something like Ethereum. Ethereum's down in the bottom golden zone at the moment, the very bottom golden zone. So that tells you that Ethereum has had a big move to the downside and people are giving up on it, right? Everyone's hating on Ethereum right now, just like they were hating on XRP for the last, I don't know. I mean, you guys remember the sentiment on XRP, right? back here from 2022 all the way to 2024. We were just going sideways. No one liked XRP. It was the laughing stock of the entire market. Everyone just hated on it. Now everybody wants to buy it. Okay, and XRP looks really, really good here with that green candle. That one, like I said at the beginning of stream, also has a breakout forming here. So I'm still watching that $2 level. You could even move your stop loss up on this now to like 213 if you're trading it. But that one's got some room back up there to 330. Okay, I like the greened out. We called that out on Thursday. But again, based on the Fibonacci, if it's in this middle zone, it's right here near the mean. Okay, then the mean is just another word for average. Okay, so if it's in the middle zone, right, we're buying it at the average. Let's go into the grocery store and you're buying your groceries at an average price. If it's down here, okay, you're buying stuff at a very discounted price. And then it's up in the red zone, just like XRP was back here at 330. Okay, this tells you price is expensive. This is where we want to be selling. We want to sell the red dots inside of the red zone. This was a perfect selling opportunity for XRP back there on the 18th of January. Great opportunity to sell here. Great opportunity to sell here. Again, our goal is not to time the exact top or bottom. It's to get out at or around the bottom. Okay, so again, we want to buy the green dots inside of the golden zone. This green dot came yesterday. It was right there on top of the golden zone. I mean, I would have took the entry if I was long on XRP. I don't have any of that. The current holdings I have are Link, also DJT, and Snapchat. I actually averaged down on Snapchat today off the green dot. That thing showed up here today. I had to buy more shares because I was buying up here at around 1050. It went the other way on me. Again, this was like a 30-day period. Once again, I'm buying up here, okay, for a 1 to 6 month time frame. So like I said, if price goes against you, you don't panic sell down here. You simply just hold and buy more. Because again, we want to buy for the prices up here in the red zone. Okay, if you're buying good quality assets, your name should always retract up into the red zone. It's just a matter of how long it takes, right? Again, every time price is up here, you're always saying, dang, I wish I bought down here. This last time in September of 2023 was at $8.50. It went all the way up to $18. Okay, that right there was around 100 and that was a little more than that, but like 107%, right? That's a doubling your money there from October 2023 all the way up to December 2023. That's a 2-month period of time to go from 8 to 18. Okay, so as long as you can stay long and keep the mindset and not panic sell, right? Stop losses are good, but ideally you just want to go into it with the mindset of hold. Someone on TikTok today says, oh, when you say 1 to 6, you're 1 to 6 months out, that pretty much covers you on anything. And I'm like, yeah, that's the whole point, right? The people who are losing in the markets are the people that buy and sell every day, right? They're buying the big green days. Like today, we had a green day on a lot of crypto, right? So I'm sure everybody's rushing in to buy right now because we were up 5, 6, 7, 8%. Okay, and then people are just panic selling on the red days because again, they're not long enough. They're thinking too short term. When we buy, we want to buy for the prices up here in the red zone on the daily chart. Okay, we want to buy for these prices. That means buying and holding. Okay, we're buying and holding until price comes back up here. I can never determine how long that takes. People have been asking me, what's the time frame for the return? I just tell people 1 to 6 months is the focus. Okay, 1 to 6 months. We are willing to wait until the asset comes back up there. And if we're buying good quality assets, like I said, price always retracts up into the red zone. It always goes back. Sometimes it takes a little longer. Okay, sometimes it takes a week. Sometimes it takes a month. Sometimes it takes 6 months. Sometimes it takes 3 months. Okay, it's just a matter of looking at the chart, coming over here and saying, okay, where are we at? Okay, on Chainlink, I know right now we're down here in despair. Why? Because we're in this golden zone. Okay, what about the mean? Okay, well, the mean, we're right here in the average, right? We're at the average price. And up here, okay, this is where we are looking to take profits. Because again, this is where everyone's excited. Everyone was excited about crypto back here in December and January. Okay, this is when we should have been selling. We want to buy when people are not having a good time. People are, in despair. That's why they call it despair. People aren't having a good time. People are fearful. People are calling for the bear market, right? If you're buying when everyone else is excited and saying buy, 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 you're too late. Okay, and we know when that time period is. We know when this time period is just based on looking at the Fibonacci. Again, and up here in the red zone, we are in that time of excitement. And when we're down here, we're in that time of right, despair and depression and things like that, right? Fear. Okay, we want to buy during those times and sell during these times. So as long as we're doing that, as long as we're remaining long, we're going to win in the long term. Okay, we might be wrong a little bit in the short term over the next, however long. Okay, if you're buying right here and it goes the other way on you for the month, right? You just got to be willing to eat that and then buy more down here, right? We're going to work every single day earning a paycheck, right? The majority of you. So we're building a position. And then when we rock it back up, just like we did right here, okay, that's when we're going to cash out and have some fun. So, yeah, that's the strategy in a nutshell. And then with the rule over here, we take profits when the stochastic RSI, that is the light blue line, touches the white dotted line on the indicator, or when we get a red dot inside the red zone. So like I said, we want to take profits when we get a red dot inside of the red zone here on the daily chart. That was a great place to take some profits. You could have even took some profits right around here. And right here was a great place to take profits on Chainlink at $30. Okay, so anytime you get a red dot, right here is a good place to take profits too at 26. Anytime you get a red dot in the red zone, I highly recommend taking some profits. And then, like I said before too, when that stochastic RSI, that light blue line on the trading indicator, when that comes up here and touches that white dotted line, that's another great place to be taking some profits off the table. Again, taking profits is not a bad thing, folks. If you're up and you're taking profits and it makes sense, to take profits when we're in the red zone because we know, right, we're coming into the top of the zone, right? People are excited. You guys, if you were here, if you were trading crypto, if you guys were trading stocks in December, this was the euphoria. This was when everyone was like, oh my God, I just, stocks, cryptocurrency, it's all going to the moon, right? Everyone's having a good time. Their portfolio is up, and then everything just dumped, okay? We easily could have identified that by looking at this red zone right here, okay, and taking profits during this time. So with that being said, folks, that is the trading strategy there. If you guys got questions about that, the trading rules are right there. And again, we never want to exceed 10% of your total portfolio on any trade. That means if you're buying these green dots, you never want to put more than 10% of your portfolio in at a time. Because if the market does go against you, then you're able to average down and get your cost basis down. So for example, I was buying Chainlink up here at $18, right? I was buying $18. I bought it right there on that green dot. Boom. Okay, I'm in at 18. It goes the other way on me. I don't overextend my position. It goes all the way down here. It gives me another set of green dots down in this area. So if I'm buying at 18 and I'm buying at 14 or 13, my average cost is 16. So I'm getting my cost basis down there. Okay? And again, I'm buying and I'm holding until it comes back up here to the red zone. That's just my strategy. I'm willing to buy and hold for that long. Okay? Not worrying about the day-to-day, right? Red, green, red, green, red, green. We're looking at it from a macro perspective. That's why we focus on a daily and a monthly chart here on this channel. So in the golden zone, great time to be buying. In the red zone, great time to be selling. It's really that simple, guys. So let's go ahead and take a look at the watch list for next week. How's everyone doing in the chat? We got Craig, we got MK Thords, we got US, we got Jennifer, we got Daniel, Cindy. How you guys doing? Jay Jenks. Do you ever use the weekly time frame? Yep, I have that one on my chart, so I always take a look at the weekly. The weekly signals are good too. The weekly green dots are really good too. Again, the bigger the time frame, the more accurate the dot, right? So the monthly, right, the monthly chart, if you go to a chart of Bitcoin, right, or any asset, you could even go to like Tesla here. Okay, you can see Tesla gave you the monthly dot here, right there on June 3rd. Okay, boom. June 2024 at 170. It went all the way up to 480. Okay, weekly dot, same thing. Okay, weekly dots are just as good. This dot came right here in October. Boom, nice dot, rip. Nice dot, rip. So the higher the time frame, the more accurate the signals are. Okay, but we choose to focus on a monthly and a daily. It doesn't mean that you guys can't use other time frames like the weekly chart. I'd say test as much as possible. These rules are just the baseline for you guys. If you guys do not have a set of rules, okay, you're going to fail in the end. Okay, you got to have a set of rules in this game, and you got to stay disciplined and stick to them as much as possible. Okay, with no exceptions. Discipline will make you money in this industry. So let's take a look at these chart requests here. I'll start up here with the names that I'm currently holding. I'm currently holding on to 4 assets. I got stopped out of a few assets, and I just wanted to consolidate some of my holdings into just 4 positions. I really don't like having more than 5 positions on, just because it gets a little overwhelming when you're managing too many positions. I recommend anywhere from 5 to 10 at a time. I like sitting at 5. I think that's a good sweet spot. And I found that works best for me. So there is no limit to how many positions you can have, but Chainlink right now is showing a green dot here today. So again, if I had cash, I mean, I've already been buying at 13, so I'm a buyer down here at these levels on Chainlink. I think this is one of the best cryptocurrencies out there when it comes to fundamentals. I think it's a very strong project. I think it's going to be around for a very long time. And Chainlink is given that buy signal here again today. Again, we want to add the day of the green dot. Okay, the day of the green dot is where we want to take our entries, and Chainlink is giving you one here today, so Chainlink is a buy today. We got DJT. DJT gave the green dot here yesterday. I'd like to see that one break out over the 90 MA, though. I want to see that one break out over the orange line. Again, last time it came down here in the golden zone, it came all the way down here to the green line, which is the bottom of the fib tool. Just like I was talking about, when price hits that top of that red line, that's where we want to sell. Well, down here up against the green line, we want to be buying. Okay, this means things are very, very cheap, and you could see it bounce directly on it right there. That green dot came at around 1350, this one back here in September, and you could see it went from 13 all the way up there to 54. So this is Trump's media company. I think this thing could potentially go much higher, given the fact that he's now the president of the United States, the most powerful man in the world. Again, I don't agree with everything Donald Trump does, but this looks like a very, very interesting setup, and it's why I'm holding it here. I'd like to see this one break out over the 90 MA, just like I was talking about. Again, when you see the break of the 90 MA, that's normally when price reverses. Okay, broke the 90 MA and ripped. Okay, and again, we want to enter the day of the green dot. So you should have been entering on this on Wednesday. Okay, and you should have been entering right here on Thursday. You could have bought it at 23, and you could have bought it right here at around 19 for DJT there. And Snap, I actually bought this one today. The reason I bought it was because it's down here on the Fibonacci. This is where we bounced back in 2024. It's also where we bounced right here in 2023, and also where we bounced right here in 2022. So you're talking about a 3-year support that we're hitting right now at 850. Okay, extremely, extremely discounted. Okay, wonderful company. I think they beat their earnings damn near every single earnings report. So they're making money. They're one of the largest social media companies out there, very, very popular with Gen Z. And again, I had a green dot today, so I went ahead and averaged down on my position. And again, I'm holding until price gets back up here to the red line. Okay, or we have a run up, and that stochastic hits that white dotted line. But this thing is very oversold right now. Very, very oversold. Again, I started buying it right here at 1050. I'm down about 20%. 20% is a good general rule to average down. If you're down 20% on a position, that's normally a good spot to average down on your position. Okay, to add to it, right? Because if I'm buying at 10 and I'm buying down here at 8, my average is 9. Okay, so I just like this one again. Every time it hits that green line, it bounces. It bounced there, and it's touching it here today. So if I'm a bet man, right, I'm going to think this thing's going to bounce. Doesn't mean it has to, but I like the signal, and I like the fact it's all the way down here at the bottom Fibonacci. And again, we want to buy down here against the green, just like how we want to buy up here against the red. And I do think markets are going to bounce next week, especially tech stocks, given QQQ's chart here. Again, we called the QQQ dot out there on Wednesday, and I'm really liking how charts are looking. The monthly doesn't look too hot, okay, but I think we're at least going to get a dead cat bounce, at least back to 540. I think you're going to see tech break out next week, and Snapchat could definitely benefit from that. So I'm just buying it off of a very, very big support level right here on the Fibonacci. If you guys don't know what the Fibonacci is, you guys can come over here. I have a free trading course. This guy's video is really good on the Fibonacci. Okay, you can learn all about it just by watching this. It's not my video, but he explains the Fibonacci very, very well. And if you guys do not have these trading indicators, the red and green dots, the Fibonacci, that orange line, which is the 90 MA, you can come over here and you can download all the indicators by clicking on this link right here. It takes a couple of clicks and everything loads directly into your TradingView account. Your screen is going to look exactly like my screen. Okay, and if you have any questions or need help with that, just email me. My email is right here. But again, you guys can just get these indicators if you guys want to use them and test them out for your liking just by clicking on that link over there. So CLSK, this one's going to be a Bitcoin miner. Another name that I bought just because it's down here on that green line here in the golden zone. Again, a very, very strong support level. It hasn't been down there on the green line since back here in 2022. That was when it was $1. It went all the way up to $24. So again, bouncing on a very, very important level here. On a green dot, I probably won't average down because I bought right here at around 750. So we're going sideways right now. As long as this thing can hold on to that $7 level, I still like CLSK. Again, this one's going to deeply depend on how Bitcoin performs. And again, Bitcoin, it's looking good here today at 84, but we really need to see a bigger breakout candle. Okay, we really need to see, it kind of looks like this right here. We need to see a green day tomorrow and Sunday, and I think that could light us off here. But I'm telling you guys, for crypto, these levels are so important because we got that red monthly, okay? And the fact that it hasn't broken down below the 90 MA is why I still have hope. But if this thing does break down below 75, 76,000, okay, we could be in for some more blood here, okay? So that's why I'm really watching these charts over the weekend, seeing if we're going to get that breakout and that continuation back up here to the red zone. If we get that, altcoins, everything are going to fly. Okay, and I do like the fact that XRP also is breaking out over that today. XRP's really been the one that's been leading altcoins. And then the total market cap, right? This is all the cryptocurrencies put together. That's breaking out over the 9 today. And then you got the total 3, which is the altcoin. We call it an ETF, but this is the total market cap of everything minus Bitcoin and Ethereum. But that is breaking out over the 90 MA today, and we got the green dot on that yesterday. So this is really good price action. Okay, we just need the continuation into the weekend. Okay, I love to see the green dots on these charts. Okay, the last one that came was all the way here in May, and we had that Trump pump right there, and then they flushed it back down. The one before that was right there. Okay, right now it just kind of looks like we're doing this. Okay, we're just kind of going sideways. Besides that big move up and down from that Trump announcement a couple weeks ago, really we're just range bound here. And we broke 750, which was a very important level for the altcoins, but we reclaimed it, and now we're looking to push higher here. So watching 750 still on total 3 there. Let's get into some of these other names. So QBTS was a big winner this week. We called the green dot out in the Discord right there. That was on Wednesday. That came at 550. This thing was up 46% today. So this one was actually a very fast trade. That was about a 70-80% trade there. So I know I say that we're 1 to 6 months out on this channel, but sometimes these moves happen really, really fast. Okay, like this was 2 days, and look where it is. It's up against that red line, so I would be taking profits here. Okay, there's nothing to be mad about here with the name up 78% taking profits. So I'm actually going to take this one off now just because it's in the red zone, and we don't look to buy names that are in the red zone. GRR, that one is also in the red zone now as well. This one's really, really choppy here. Someone requested this the other day, but if you're in this one and you want to ride it out, I'd use a stop loss at 28. It did have a green dot here today. Watch for some continuation, but this thing moves very, very heavily. This one's a little too volatile for me. I mean, it was up 29% today. It had a green dot, so it's in the red zone now. I would target probably around 40 on that, but that's a little too high for my liking now. QUBT actually looks good here. Okay, I like this one as long as it can hold on to 6. Again, it broke over the 90 MA today. Again, when it breaks over the 90 MA like that, that's a good sign. That means continuation to the upside, right? That shows strength. And I'm going to guess it had a big volume day as well. So the volume looks really, really good there. And again, breaking over the 9, I would just use a stop loss at $6 on this. This looks like more of a penny stock, but that is a really nice breakout there. I would just make sure it holds on to $6. RGTI, again, where'd the green dot come on this one? Back here on the 5th. Okay, that came right there at around $7.80. And again, that was a great entry. We're at the bottom of the fib. Now it's breaking out over that 9 EMA there. And you're probably going to see some continuation on this one back to 20. Again, this is a little too much of a volatile stock for me. I like to trade bigger names, but that's a 79% return back to the red zone there. So if you're trading this one, I would use a stop loss. Probably put it right there at $9 if you're going to take that entry. But again, we want to buy the day of the green dot, just like we bought right there. Okay. And we want to buy when we cross the 90 MA. Okay. The 90 MA is a very, very important indicator. because that will get you away from the fake ones. Like this one right here, yes, it crossed it, but it went down the next day. So again, we're looking to buy the day of the green dot. You're buying here, you're selling the red, and then you're buying back in here on the green dot. Okay, that's RGTI. That one looks like it's got some room for next week. PDNY, this is an AI stock. Okay, once again, green dot came right there. What was that? That was on Wednesday. So this one still looks good. I'm using a stop loss on this one at 6, but this is an AI company that broke out over the 9 today. I'm going to put that one on my favorites list. I like that one. NU had a big move today. Okay, we were calling this one out. Again, we were touching that green line I've been talking about here. Okay, we pulled all the way back into it. Okay, again, selling up against the red line, buying up against the green line. This was a perfect entry. Some of you took advantage of this. I liked it over $10. Okay, when we got that green dot there on March 11th, we also had a green dot right here, kind of in the same area, right? So as long as that thing held on to 10, we were bullish, and it did hold it. And look at that, breaking out over the 9. That one has a lot of continuation left in it. That one looks really good for next week, too. I'm going to be watching that one. And again, all the way back up there to that red line is our target, and that's at $16. Okay, so NU, that's a stock, and 34% to go on that one. We got NNE. This one's breaking out over the 9. This is a nuclear energy company. I like the breakout here today. That one looks really good for some continuation, too. We got SMCI. This one looks awesome. Okay, we called this green dot out right here at 36. It's breaking out over the 9. I think SMCI could explode next week, guys. I like this one with a stop loss right there at 36. SMCI looks really good next week, too. We got BBAI. BBAI gave the green dot right there. That one also looks good. That's a penny stock, though. I don't trade a lot of penny stocks, but it is down here at the bottom. Again, everyone was excited about this up here at $10. Everybody was talking about it up in the red zone. Again, excitement up here. Okay, not so excited down here. Okay, excited up here, not so excited down here. So BBAI, it does have a green dot. It is bouncing on that golden zone. So I would be looking for an entry with a stop loss at $3 on BBAI. $3 stop loss on that. Okay, and you got the green dot right here on Micron. This looks really good here too, guys. Tech looks really, really good. So this thing's running up. The stochastic is touching that white dotted line here. So I'd be looking for maybe a pullback into the 9 on this one. But again, that green dot came right there at 91. It's sitting up at 100 now. I'd watch for some continuation on this. I'd love to see this one break out over 110. It's a very good, credible company, and they got earnings coming up. Looks like next Thursday too. So let's keep an eye on that one. CLF, this one broke out over the 9 today. I really like CLF here. You could use a stop loss on this one at 990. Again, the green dot came right there a couple days ago at 9. So you're already up around 10% off the dot if you entered on that. And that one looks like it has some continuation as well. I think this one gave us a green on the monthly today, but it faded away. But CLF should do well next week. Okay, let's watch that one. Stop loss there at $10 for the stop loss, and that one looks like it has some continuation. Again, targets up here at 22 on CLF. Oh, we got Cardano. Cardano's still bouncing here in the golden zone. So I think you're going to see a green dot on this one here at 5 o'clock. That will be called out over here in the Discord. Again, I switched up the alerts a little bit for you guys. So the daily dots are called out in this section, and the monthly dots are called out in this section. Okay, so the daily dots, you'll see that on Cardano probably tomorrow, but I would be a buyer of this, okay? It went up there and it tapped that 9 EMA. I would just use a stop loss at the previous low at 64. If 64 breaks, all bets are off. But this looks good. It's making a higher low. For those of you that don't know what a higher low is, we got this golden dot here back on the 1st. Boom, that was at 64 cents. It went all the way up to $1.20. It pulled back, and it's bouncing now at a higher level. So right here, it bounced at 57, and now it's bouncing at 64. So as long as 64 can hold, I think you're going to see some continuation on ADA. That's going on the favorites list for next week, too. That one has a stop loss at 64. XRP also breaking out over the 9. I really like this one. This one's got a stop loss still at $2. You could even move it up to $2.10 if you want to move that stop loss up. But again, we were entering right here on Thursday. Okay, that was yesterday. It is now up 5% today. So if you want to just protect your downside exposure, use a stop loss right there at 510. Oh, we got BTE. This one's breaking out very, very nicely as well. Very nice breakout here for BTE. This is an energy company, a Canadian energy company. and that's got a golden dot. You see the golden dots are the most bullish indication that you can get from the indicator. That came right there around $2. It's up pretty heavy from that level. And again, the golden dots are also called out over here in the daily alerts as well. I think we had a few of those come in today. We had AVAX, we had NEAR, we had XLM. Oh, XLM was just the 9 EMA. We had Doge, we had OP, we had LPT, MENA, and I think even Tesla had one, if I'm not mistaken. And I apologize if these are a little messy over here, guys. I've just been making some edits and trying to make that feature a lot more, just a lot more easier to manage, so we don't have all the alerts all in one section, right? I wanted to split out the monthly and the daily alerts just to, you know, see the difference between them, so we don't have a bunch of alerts all in one section. So that's BTE, but I really like this one for some continuation next week too. And I just use a stop loss on that one at $2. We got NVIDIA. NVIDIA broke over the 9. So I called this one out on Wednesday. I said, yes, we're breaking out over the 9. This is a really good sign, guys. NVIDIA is going to lead the market higher. Huge breakout again. When we're below the 9, we're in a downtrend. When we break up above it, okay, the green dots breaking up above the 9 EMA are the best ones to trade, okay? And you saw this one break out yesterday. I'm sorry, that was on Wednesday. That dot was called out, and that one looks like it's going higher as well. So watch for that one to come back up there and test 150. Okay, NVIDIA looks really, really good. I would use a stop loss at 110 to protect your capital. Okay, I'd actually probably move it up to the bottom of that candle at like 113. Okay, so you're almost at a break-even trade here. That stochastic is getting pretty close. But again, I think you're going to see some continuation on NVIDIA, and this is going to drag the market up with it as long as it can keep this momentum. Okay, so I'm watching for 130 or 140 on NVIDIA there. And again, our entry point is on the green dot. Okay, crossing the 9 EMA, you can see, boom. That came right there. It's up 5-6% today. Beautiful trade there. But watch NVIDIA next week. PDD broke out. This one has earnings, though. Again, green dot came right here at 117. There was your entry. Rip. Okay, so that you're a little late to the party on that one. What else we got? AA. This one's breaking over the 9 here. Had the green dot right there on Wednesday. Again, looking for some continuation on AA. FANG is breaking out over the 9 here. Beautiful breakout here. Again, green dot came where? Came all the way back down here at 139. It's sitting at 150 right now. So I just monitor that. I continue to hold on to that until you see a red dot, or when that stochastic hits that white dotted line, you can take some profits there. We got SLB. This is another energy company. I like this one, and I even like FANG too. But SLB had the green dot today. I'd be entering today. I would have entered today if I saw this dot go through. And again, guys, these alerts are called out over here in the Discord. The daily alerts are right here. The monthly alerts are right here. And if you don't have the indicators, once again, you can get them by clicking on this link right here. It's a couple of clicks and everything loads directly into your TradingView account. But again, you got the green dot confirmation right there today on SLB. That one looks really, really good. That one looks like it has a lot of room. Again, all the way back up to 54 is a great trade. We've been consolidating for a while. Let's see if this one breaks out. Chart looks fantastic on SLB there. That's probably one of my favorite energy plays there. And energy did very well this week. That was the sector that I thought was going to perform the best, and it is the sector that did perform the best this week. And AA, again, that one's breaking out. We got Axon. I don't know what this company is, but you need a stop loss at 520 on this. Again, green dot came down here at 500. Boom. Nice move up. We got ET, electric transfer, also breaking out over the 9 here. Okay, $18 is the stop loss on this trade, but this one looks good. Lots of room back up there to 21. We got NEO. NEO's a Chinese stock. Chinese stocks have been performing very well. This one's got earnings next week, so be careful with the volatility. It had a red dot today. I'm watching 450. If I get a pullback back into 450, I may take an entry on this, but I do like the fact that it has broken out over the 9 EMA, and now that yesterday would have been a great entry right there at 460. Okay, but it had a red dot here today, but it is still grinding up. It is still above the 9. So as long as it remains above the 9 EMA, right, nothing is hurt. Okay, as long as it's still in that uptrend, right, not breaking past support or past resistance, okay, which is 450, we're still in an uptrend. So I'd watch for a green dot on NEO next week. We got FCX. This one had a nice bounce off its green line down here as well. Again, green dot came right there on Wednesday. Thing's pumping. Thing is moving right now. Okay, 37 You could put a stop loss there to protect your gains, but I think that one could go much, much higher. Again, discounted prices down here, expensive prices up here. Michael says, can we check CRO and RNDR when you're done with the Discord request? Let me go ahead and take a look at CRO for you. CRO looks good. Again, we're still just building the range here. We had the green dot yesterday. We're just kind of flatlining right now. So this right now looks like this. Okay, just looks like a sideways stealth phase. Okay, just going sideways. So I'd still just be holding. Again, we're buying for the prices back up here. Okay, we're buying for the prices up here, not down here. Okay, as long as CRO can hold on to 7 cents, we're fine. Okay, as long as you don't get a red dot, there's nothing to worry about. As long as the dot is green, we're going up. As long as it's red, right, we got to be cautious and use a stop loss. But you shouldn't set your stop loss until you see the red dot on the chart. So this one still looks good. You said RNDR for the other one. This one had the golden dot come back here. And again, these are 1 to 6 months holds, guys. They're not day trades. They're not get rich quick overnight. They're buy and hold. Buy and hold till we get back up here. Again, I really like RNDR still too. That one's breaking out over the 9 as well. If you want to put a stop loss on it, put it right there at 250. But it's only the matter of time before these things bounce. And when they bounce, they're going to bounce very, very big. Okay, and that one's got a nice range back up there to 10. CRO is actually on the watch list. I think RNDR is as well. Yep, both of those are on the watch list this week. XLE, again, energy did very, very well this week. STLR, not sure what this is, but it's breaking over the 9. It's got a green dot there, so I'd use a stop loss right there at, call it 108 on STLR. We got MPC. This one looks really good too. MPC's breaking over the 9 this week. That one looks fantastic. Okay, you could use a stop loss at 35 on that one. That's a really good looking stock for next week. Oxy as well. Oxy looks really good. Again, where are we bouncing? We're bouncing right off the green line, just like we did there, just like we did there, just like we did there, just like we're doing here. Okay, this one looks really, really good. Stop loss right there at 45 for Oxy. What else we got? X, nice breakout here as well. Again, green dot came right there. That was yesterday. Up about, what, 4 or 5% today. I just keep moving my stop loss up. I'd probably use it right there at around 37. Ford Motor, that one's up above the 9. Got a green dot today. Nice entry candle today. You could have used a stop loss right there at 950 on that. Monster Energy, this looks really good. Breaking back out over the 9. Okay, that one looks really, really good. Breaking back out over the 9. And again, you're probably going to see a green dot on that one, and I'd trade that one all the way up to $60 there. MNST looks really good. AVGO, another big tech company here. Okay, Broadcom, this is one of the biggest companies in the world here. Again, breaking out over the 9. So the fact that all these tech companies are breaking out over the 9 is a really good sign for the markets, guys, because when the big companies go like AVGO, and I'm going to move that one up on my favorites list as well, and like NVIDIA, okay, NVIDIA's breaking over the 9. That's a huge technical breakout right there. Again, normally when you get the breakout, that's when you see some continuation to the upside. Breakout, continuation to the upside. Okay, NVIDIA's looking really, really good here. Okay, and Broadcom is too. I'm going to move Broadcom up there. That's AVGO. What else do we got here? We got Boeing. Boeing's breaking back out over the 9. I like Boeing above 150. Boeing looks good above 150. We got CCK. Okay, that one broke over the 9 again today as well. So stop loss on this trade would be the previous low right there at 86. We got Rocket Mortgage just rocketing. Okay, that had the green dot here today. I'd keep the stop loss at 14 on that one. We got AMT breaking out over the 9 EMA here today, targeting all the way back up there at 240. I just used the stop loss at the previous low on this one at 205, but AMT looks really good. Intel. Intel had a huge move. Okay, we called the green dot out on Wednesday. It was up 20% the next day. Nice gap up there. That was a beautiful trade there off of $20. Your stop loss should probably now be around, I don't know, 21. I honestly wouldn't look to sell this one until it has a red dot on the chart. Okay, or that stochastic gets back up there and touches that white dotted line. But I think there's some definite continuation there for Intel next week. I want to be watching that. If it pulls back into the 9 EMA, that's where I'd want to take my trade. That's going to be around $22. We got RDF, RDFN. This is Redfin, another one. okay, that absolutely popped. I want to see a pullback maybe into 9 on that one. CELH is still one of my favorite trades on the market right now. Okay, CELH looks really, really good. I mean, if you look at the monthly chart of this, okay, you can see it's been absolutely clobbered. It was all the way up here at $100 back in April of 2024. It went all the way down to 20. I had a nice trade on this from around 21. I mean, I was buying it here. I was buying it here. Had a big run up there on earnings, but now it's just grinding up there on the 90 MA. I really like CELH at these levels. CELH is definitely on the favorites list for next week. That one looks good. That's that energy drink company. And again, my target would be up around $80 to $90 on that one, and it's sitting at 27. So CELH, don't sleep on that one. What else we got? Redfin we covered. We got USO, so United States Oil. Okay, this one's got a stop loss right here. Let's actually move that up to 70. Just call it $70 on the stop loss for USO. We got EA bouncing here. Nice bounce off the 90 MA. Stop loss is right there at 135. We got UNH. This is United Health. This one's also bouncing here. Breaking over the 9 on a green dot. That one looks good with a stop loss right there at 497. Call it 479. 479 on the stop there. We got XLM. This one's up 1% today. I'm still watching this one over 24 cents. As long as 24 cents can hold, it looks good. We got the green dot there yesterday. And again, I want to see some continuation on crypto over the weekend. If we can get a big breakout over the weekend, guys, we are back. Okay, but this is a very, very important weekend. Okay, huge weekend. And as long as the dots remain green, we got to remain bullish. If it flips to red, right, that's when we start to think about making a decision of either selling, setting a stop loss, or waiting to average down. So the dot is green. Just like XRP, that one's going to follow XRP. So I just be watching 24, 25 cents there. STZ. Okay, we took this trade on the golden dot. This is the company that Buffett bought last quarter. Okay, the golden dot came right there at 160. It went all the way up to 190, and now it's pulling back into the 9. I really like STZ next week as well. I think you're going to see a continuation on that, and that thing is going to go higher there. It looks very, very cheap. And if Warren Buffett thinks it's cheap, guys, it's probably cheap. And again, I like the fact, you see how it pulled back into the 9 right there and ripped. It's pulling back into the 9, 4 days down, 4 days red. If we open up green on Monday, I would buy that one. STZ looks really, really good. Okay, watch for some continuation on that next week. We got Barrick Gold. Okay, this one's moving. Okay, I want to see that one pull back a little bit, but again, green dot came right here. Boom, at 17, 18 bucks. It's almost at $19 now. Great trade, and I'd be targeting 21 on that for GOLD. Paramount. Paramount looks good too. I would use a stop loss on this one at 1140, and I just wait for the green dot. That green dot's probably going to come there on Monday. We'll keep an eye on that one. I like that the stochastic is pretty low here. I like the fact that the stochastic is low here. Okay, that stochastic RSI is down here closer to 0. Again, up here is when we want to be looking to take some profits. When it's down here on the floor and we're into that line there, okay, that's where we want to be looking for entries. But Paramount looks good. LMT, this is Lockheed Martin. This is that aerospace company. I like this one as long as it can hold on to 455. It's got a red dot. I'd wait for a green dot, but if that thing breaks out over like 470 next week, you're also going to see some continuation on that as well. Again, selling up here, buying down here. And I bought this one right here on the 19th at like 430, and I think I sold it around 460 or 470. Again, a lot of continuation. Probably left on that thing over the long term, but we're trading it, right? We're trading it. And I think the monthly is still green as well. Yeah, it's got a green candle there on the monthly. So as long as that one can hold on to 455, I think that looks really good for next week as well. We got MRK. Okay, MRK. This one's also just grinding up on its 9 EMA. I'd watch for a green dot on that next week. We got MOH. Another name that looks really good here on the monthly chart. Again, we got the green dot on the monthly chart, and it has now pulled back for 4 days. This one's going up on my favorites list too. Okay, I'm looking for a green dot on MOH next week. Okay, that's looking really good. I'm watching $300 for the support level. Okay, that thing's probably going to come down there and bounce right off 300, but watching for the green dot there next week. What else we got here? SH. So this is something I also wanted to point out. SH is like, you guys can buy this if you want to short the S&P. So like when this thing's going up, the SPY, which is the S&P 500, is going down. Okay, so it's like the inverse ticker of the SPY. So again, when SPY is going down, you want to be trading SH to the upside, right? Because it's short the S&P. So as this thing's going up, the markets are going down. And you can see we printed a red dot there on Thursday. So if we can break down below 44 next week, markets are going to absolutely rip. So I'm definitely watching this one next week. I'm going to put that up on my favorites list as well. I want to see that break down. If that starts to break down below 44, again, markets are going to absolutely explode. So again, when this is going up, it's the inverse to the SPY, and it's the SH. SH is the ticker. So again, SPY and stocks going down, SH going up. Okay, SH going up. So watch that. If that thing can break down below 44 next week, we're going to be in for it. You're going to see a massive move to the upside. And the fact that NVIDIA and things like Broadcom are breaking out here is a very, very good sign for the markets. Okay, a very good sign. I know everyone's calling for the end of the world and everything's crashing and everything's going to go to zero, right? Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Okay? Doesn't matter. That's when we want to be buying. USO again, that's a buy for next week. IBIT, this is the BlackRock ETF for Bitcoin. This thing had a green dot today, so that's another good sign for Bitcoin. Okay, another really good sign for Bitcoin. We're breaking out over the 9. We had a green dot here show up today. This thing looks phenomenal. Okay, it looks really, really good. 45 would be the stop loss on IBIT there. IBIT's coming up, or AI's coming up. AI's definitely on the list. Ulta breaking out today. Huge breakout today on Ulta. Okay, this is that beauty company. Look at the volume. Okay, pay attention here to Ulta, guys. Ulta's very overdone to the downside. This is probably one of my favorite trades too. Okay, that looks really, really good. Really, really good looking breakout right there on Ulta. Really good. Okay, really good. Ulta looks really good for next week. Okay, that is very oversold. Okay, very oversold here. Again, look at that. Right into the green line. Perfect buying opportunity. Freaking monster move up today. Okay, that looks good. And again, I'll share this list with you guys here after the stream's over, like I always do. I just want to get through all the names for you. AKT, I'd like to see this one break out more, but it was up pretty big off that green dot there. I don't really know what this thing's going to do. This is more of a, I think it's an AI play in the crypto. I don't know too much about it, but it's just been melting down. So you want to watch that one over 1. That's not really my favorite trade. I'm actually going to take that one off there. But IBIT, this is a good sign for Bitcoin. Again, this is the BlackRock ETF giving you a signal here on Friday. So watch if that thing can break out for real over the 9 EMA. You're going to see markets and crypto just explode next week. Okay, I'm really starting to like the charts here. Really starting to like the charts. And then you got Robinhood here. Robinhood gave you the green dot today. So again, you could have entered this trade here. Okay, that one looks really good right at 35. And where did I say that was going to pull back into? Right into the 9 EMA, just like it did right there. Literally tapped the exact level there on the monthly chart. This one looks really good. I really like Robinhood in the middle golden zone. I think this company is going to continue to grow over time. I would have been entering this today on a trade. I just would use a stop loss right there at probably around 34.75. 34.75, but I really like that one into next week. Again, if this one can break out over that 9 EMA, we're going to be in business here, folks. What else do we got? Google. Google also had a green dot today, so another good indication that markets are trying to reverse here. Okay, Alphabet, one of the biggest companies in the world, giving you a green dot here. 160 is the level you want to watch. Okay, that'd be a good place for a stop loss, but again, I want to see it break out over the 9 EMA. I want to see it get up over 170, but it does have a green dot today. So again, you could have took that entry and put a stop loss right there at 163. Okay, you're seeing, look at that. Flair's got a golden dot. We got AVE coming in here. So every day at 5 p.m. Pacific time is when the crypto candles close, guys. Every day at 5 p.m. Pacific time. is when the candles close, and that's when you're going to see these daily alerts. So we actually got a golden dot here on SEI, and this one was actually on the watch list. We were coming up to it. You see ADA coming in there. Boom. ADA coming in there. We got ETC. We got Chainlink. Okay, Chainlink gave a green dot. That closed green. We got ADA Cardano right there. Again, showing a green dot. MKR, that one looks really, really good. AVE looks good. Okay, all these names are looking really, really good. Okay, again, you're seeing dots on crypto all over the place here. Let me go ahead and add AVE in here, and we'll take a look at that. But I like the fact that Google is giving us a green dot here today, and it closed green. Okay, and Zoom also looks really good for next week. Okay, I'm going to move this one up to the favorites list as long as this one can hold on to 72. Filecoin, golden dot. Look at that. Boom. Let's go, baby. That's huge. Okay, that is huge. Okay, Filecoin's up there, dude. Filecoin's got the golden dot alert. Very, very nice. Very nice. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. And SCI, too. That's freaking awesome, man. Let me go ahead and call these out real quick. File, and then the other one was SEI. God, there's so many golden dots lately, man. That just tells you we're close, man. We are close. These golden dots are very, very rare, guys. They rarely ever come. They rarely ever come. Okay, I mean, you can't even see another golden dot since back here. Okay, that was back in July of 20 what? This one was in July of 2024. So they come like once every 1 to 2 years, really, is when they come. Okay, and this one's coming right here. You guys just saw that pop up right there on SEI. So SEI is going up on the favorites list. I really like SEI. And what was the other one that came? It was Filecoin. Again, the golden dots are the most bullish indication that you can get on the trading indicator, that red and green dot indicator. Okay, Filecoin's also up there as well. SCI and Filecoin, you're seeing those golden dots. Also, another one that came today was AVAX. AVAX is a very, very credible name here. You got that golden dot right there. Boom. Okay, that one's also on the favorites list as well. Again, we're down here up against that green line there. And again, we got a stop loss right there at around 15, call it $15. If 15 breaks, again, I'd like to see it break over the 9 EMA, right? A golden dot is good, but it needs to get back over the 9 EMA. So it's going to be a really big weekend for crypto, guys. Really big weekend for crypto. What else we got? Daku. Daku had a nice breakout today. Huge breakout today over that green line. Or I'm sorry, over the 9 EMA with a green dot. This one looks really good up there above $80. Looks really good. Trump crossing the 9 EMA. Trump coin actually going up. It's up at 12 bucks today. So you're seeing altcoins move up, folks. That is a really, really good sign here. Okay, crossing the 9 EMA on a lot of these names. Okay, we need a green weekend. And SCI, that's up there on my favorites list now. Again, you got the golden dot on SCI. That's a cryptocurrency. You had a golden dot on AVAX, and you had a golden dot on Filecoin there. 3 really, really good signals coming from the indicator right there. We got TEM. This one had a green dot here today. This one's a little more volatile. I'd watch that one for a break of that 9 EMA, just like it broke it right there and had that continuation trade. I would watch this one above 40, call it 41 for the stop loss. AMD, I'm watching this one very closely. This one's very, very oversold. It broke the 9 EMA today. If you're looking at like a weekly or a monthly chart, this thing is very, very oversold. So this is going to be one you're going to probably want to wait for. You can see the candle is shifting to green this month. So you can see the last time we got a green dot here on AMD was back here February 1st. That was around 65. It went all the way up there to 225. That was like a 200% trade right there for you. And now we're getting a green candle here on AMD. So I like AMD. I think it's getting really close to a buying opportunity. And again, if tech's going to reverse next week, you're going to see tech stocks just absolutely explode. And everything is saying that tech is going to. I don't care what the news says or what anybody else says. I'm looking at the indicator, guys. QQQ is green. That tells you that a reversal is coming, okay? We're going to be wrong if we get a red dot, okay? If we get a red dot, it's going to go the other way on us. But again, a green dot will just come again, and we'll take our, take our chances on that next green signal. But the fact that NVIDIA is breaking out here is a very, very good sign for the market. So that could drag things like AMD up. And AMD is definitely on the list this week. I like that. Again, it broke over that 9 EMA today. See the breakout, and it closed above it. So that is super, super bullish in my opinion for AMD. I'd rather buy AMD here than Nvidia. Why? Well, because we're oversold, right? Everyone's out of AMD now. If we go back to the red line, that's a 108% move. Okay, if you trade Nvidia here, okay, if you go back to the red line on Nvidia, that's a 20% move. So I'd rather take the 100% move over the 20% move. And that's with AMD. I'd rather trade AMD here than NVIDIA. Oracle, another big tech company, big AI tech company. Again, green dot came yesterday. Looking good. I'd use a stop loss on this one at 140. Let's go ahead and move that one up to the favorites as well. Dell also breaking out over the 9 here today. We got the green dot there on Tuesday. Just watch that stop loss right there at 88. We got Pepe breaking out over the 9 EMA. This looks really, really good as well. Again, it's a meme coin, so again, everyone's buying Pepe up here. Nobody cares about it down here. This is a great time to be loading up on Pepe if you want to go long on it. We got Baidu. This is a Chinese stock here. Okay, Chinese stock. I'm not going to put that one in my favorites list just because the green dot already came there. But we are watching it, right? It is in an uptrend. I would want to buy any major pullbacks like we got there on Wednesday, maybe. I just look for major pullbacks on Baidu, but the trend is up and Chinese stocks have been performing very, very well. Bitcoin. Bitcoin needs to get over 85, dude. We are literally crossing the 9 as we speak. I would put a stop loss on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin breaks down below 79K now, we're going back down. We're probably going to come down here to 60 to 65. But we don't have to worry about that as long as the last dot is green. As long as the last dot remains green, we're moving up. And that red dot will get called out over here in the Discord now. Okay, the red dot will be called out over here in the Discord, just like you saw it right there. This was on the dominance chart of Bitcoin here. So when you see the red dot pop up, boom, that's going to get called out over here inside of the Discord, so you guys will know. As long as Bitcoin can hold green here, guys, we're in for it. We're in for it. What else we got? CRO. CRO still looks really good, guys. This one's on my favorites list as well. This one gave a golden dot down here at around 7 cents. It's sitting at 8 cents now. I just continue to hold this one. Again, go long on this one. This one's at a very major support. Again, up here in the red zone, you're always like, damn, I wish I was buying down here. Okay, you always say that up here. Okay, you're never saying it down here because we're chopping around, right? You're not having a good time with the price chopping around. But if you zoom out of the chart, okay, you want to sell when price comes back up here into the red zone. This is where you want to sell. And price is just now breaking out over the 9. I think altcoins are going to rip this weekend, guys. Again, I'll be wrong if we get some red dots on the chart, but I think you're going to see some moves this weekend on some of these altcoins. I think you're going to get some pressure to the upside. People are getting way too overly bearish right now. And things are just looking good. I really like how the charts look this week. I think April is going to be a big, big month. I think April we are going to get a macro reversal to the upside. HP, this is another oil and gas company, again, breaking out over the 9 today with a green dot. That one looks good. I just put the stop loss on this one at 24.50. I know we were playing this one, but again, it's still down here on the green line. It's looking really good. Today would have been a really good spot for a re-entry here on HP. That one looks good. Amazon. Amazon, I'd like to just see breakout over the 9. That's what I'm watching for next week. Watch for the breakout over the orange line. Again, we got the green dot right here on, what was that, on Tuesday. Again, if we get that breakout, that'll be the confirmation of a reversal. Again, when we break the 9, that's normally when price will reverse to the upside. Oh, we got Polkadot. Give it a green dot and breaking out over the 9 as well. Polkadot looks good too. Let's go ahead and drag that one up there as well. Amazon, again, we're waiting for that confirmation. Trump doesn't look bad here. I sold my Trump and just rolled it into Chainlink. I just don't know enough about Trump coin. I don't know what it does. For me, it's just a meme coin. Now that I sold it, I think I sold it like after it broke down below 12. So it's back out right where I sold it. But I put all my holdings into Chainlink because I just want to hold one crypto right now. I don't really want to mess around with a bunch of them. That's just... I just like Chainlink. I think Chainlink held up very, very well over the drop. Okay, and it's not just a meme coin. So I want to buy good quality names. Trump, that's just a bet on Donald Trump. So, but it is breaking out over the 9. I mean, it got the green dot right there on, what was that, Thursday? right there at $10. It's already up 20% off the dot. So Trump coin, watch that one next week. Tesla, again, another day we want to see breakout over the 9 EMA. We want to see that. You actually had the golden dot there on Tesla. I don't think I called this one out. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I just want to make sure. Tesla, golden dot. Boom. Okay, that thing came right there on Wednesday. It's sitting right around the same price. Again, a big level for Tesla is going to be 215 there. 215 is going to be a big level. Again, we want to see a breakout over the 9. That's going to be the confirmation that we're going higher. So watching that one next week. We got Rocket Lab, RKLB. This one looks good too. They had some news today. They're facing a class action lawsuit. Okay, but these guys like transport the rockets and stuff for Elon Musk, I'm pretty sure. And it broke the 9 EMA today. So I don't like the fact that they're in a lawsuit, but that was a nice breakout over the 9 EMA for RKLB. Baidu we talked about. It's in a nice uptrend. I just want to wait for a green dot to come to take an entry. We got UPS here. UPS is bouncing right off of 115. Again, watching for that green dot. You'll probably see that on Monday. Watch UPS. I'm dragging that one up as well. What else we got? NBIS. NBIS, nice cross of the 9. That looks good for next week too. I dragged that one up to the favorites list, but I'm tired of dragging these up. If it's on this list, guys, I like it. If it's on this list, I like it. CrowdStrike looks good, breaking out over the 9. Another tech company. I'd watch that one with a stop loss at 325. Beautiful breakout there. We got Roblox. Roblox has got a green dot, but I'd like to see it break out over the 9 before taking an entry. Here's AI. Someone was asking about this. This thing's still looking really good, dude. This one is looking really good here. As long as we can hold on to 20, this is a really easy trade. Again, every time it comes down into this green line, boom. Boom. It's a great buying opportunity. It's literally consolidating on it right now. So if you can get a break over 2250, AI is going to explode. And that's got a lot of room back up there to the top. I'll drag AI up there to the favorites. What else do we got? We're getting pretty close here. We got Near. Near had the golden dot as well. Okay, so if you want to play the golden dot, again, it's a 1 to 6 month hold. Okay, 1 to 6 month hold, not get rich overnight. 1 to 6 month hold on Near. That's a crypto. We also had Ondo. Ondo, I just want to see breakout over the 9. Okay, we want to see that breakout over the 9. If we get another day like today, tomorrow, things are going to be looking really good for crypto. We want to see the breakout. Netflix is trying to break out over there. That one's just a little too high for me. Just a little too high for me there on Netflix. It's not in a golden zone. We got Wolf. WULF. This one's down in the golden zone, giving you green dots down here. This one's really just trying to hold on to 290 there. STX. This one's just getting murked. But again, we want to buy this thing all the way down. Okay, it's trying to build support here at 50 cents. I'd wait till that one breaks out over the 9 there. Wait till that one breaks out over the orange line to enter again. We got AMAT. Nice breakout today as well. Beautiful breakout over the 9 there. Okay, AMAT looks really good for next week. We got Snow. Snow, we had the green dot there on Wednesday. Watch for the breakout there over the 9. That's a stock. We got Domino's Pizza selling off really hard. I'm going to go ahead and put this one in my blue list. I just want to see the breakout over the 9. Okay, breakout over the 9 will confirm the trend here. We just want to see that breakout before we take action. Wolf, STX, AMAT again, nice breakout there. Snow again breaking out. SHIB is breaking out over the 9, and that's got a green dot as well. ARB had a green dot, or I'm sorry, a golden dot Wednesday. That came actually today. For some reason, the golden dots triggered the day after, but you saw that golden dot get called out over there. This one was listed on Robinhood. Again, I don't know why they listed it. They must be doing something right, but I think ARB is a great buy and hold here. ARB is actually up there on my favorites list now. Okay, that looks really good. What else do we have? We had SHIB we covered. SHIB's breaking out over the 9. I'm going to put that one up there as well. A lot of these cryptos are starting to repair some damage. Solana even broke out over the 9 here. I'm actually going to put Solana on my favorites, and I hate Solana. Okay, but that is a nice breakout. A nice breakout over the 9 there. We just need that continuation here over the weekend. RNDR, we covered this one already, but I'd like to see it break over the 9. I want to see a big breakout over the 9. Again, you should have been entering right here at about $3. Great entry there on RNDR. Oh, we got XTZ breaking out over the 9. That looks really good. Okay, looks like that one wants to reverse. Easy stop loss on that one. It's at 60 cents there. Lyft actually broke out over the 9 here today. Lyft is that car taxi company. They compete with Uber. We had MSTR breaking out over the 9. So another big crypto company here breaking out over the 9. Again, you got the green dot there at 257. Nice breakout. Watch for some continuation on MSTR. We got AXP. This is American Express. Again, nice breakout. Didn't quite get over the 9, but again, we're trending down, so I'm going to take this one off. We want to see the breakout over the 9 EMA before we take a position there. Again, you got the green dot right there. You could have took one, but watch for that breakout to be absolutely sure. We'll actually keep that one on the list, and we'll just watch it. Okay, if you get the breakout there on Monday, though, that's going to be a really nice indication that, hey, we're reversing, we're going back up. Last time we pulled back into this golden zone, I guess it was right around there in May. Okay, had a nice move. This was a great time to be buying American Express down here. Okay, right down here at 140, 145. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, beautiful, beautiful trade there. Okay, that thing went from literally 145 all the way up to 320 over the years. And this one's trying to bounce here off the bottom of the golden zone. So if you're going to play that one, I would use a stop loss right there at 250. But that's American Express. Again, credit card debt at all-time highs right now across the board. They're making a ton of money. Atom. That one had the golden dot. Let's go ahead and move this one up as well. It's breaking out over the 9. That looks good. I'm really excited for these crypto charts, guys. Ethereum, we want to see that one break over the 9 as well. That would be 2,000. If ETH can get back over 2,000 over the weekend, guys, I think it's going to be a very, very good thing. I think you're going to see altcoins absolutely explode if Ethereum can reclaim that $2,000 level. We got Zcash, ZEC. Okay, this one's breaking out over the 9 as well. I like this one over 30. FLR, we missed this one. This is an altcoin. Okay, kind of a lower market cap, but it did give you the golden dot there. Again, just want to see it break out over the 9. Again, major, major discount territory. We want to be buying during this time and selling during this time up here. FLR is a great buy and hold here. We got OP. OP is another one that gave the golden dot here. That game on Wednesday. And again, want to see it break over the 9. Again, buying down here. Selling up here. OP looks really good with that golden dot. So what about Target? I'll take some requests from the chat here in just a sec. Let me get through these. We got like 5 more names. We got PANW, Palo Alto Networks. This one's breaking out over 9. Another big tech company here breaking out, guys. This is really good. Okay, we're seeing some really major big breakouts here across the board on some very big companies. And PANW looks really, really good down here. And it had a nice breakout here today. So this looks really good over, I would call, put the stop loss right there. It's 174. But that's a big breakout there for PANW. And again, another big tech company. Okay, look at PBR. This is that Brazilian oil company. Where did it bounce? Right on the green line. Up huge today, 5%, big move. Had the green dot yesterday before this dot was even called out. Or I'm sorry, before this move even happened. That one's got some continuation for next week. I'm going to move that one up on the favorites list. We got Coinbase. Coinbase is one of the only crypto stocks that didn't move. You had MSTR move really big today, but you had Coinbase kind of lag. Okay, so Coinbase, we're still watching here. I'd want to see it break out over the 9. I would look to buy coin on the next daily green dot here. Next daily green dot on coin. That's where we're going to enter that one. MKR. MKR's got the green dot here as well. MKR is showing a green dot here. And I really like this one. This one's making a higher low. This is a cryptocurrency. It pulled back. It bounced on our green line. It came up. It's making a higher low. So those of you that don't know what a higher low is, it's when we bounce, we pull back, and we bounce at a higher level. So you can see it bounce right here at 800, and now it's bouncing right here at 1,000. That is a bullish indication. That shows divergence. Again, bounce there, okay? Bada bing, bada boom. MKR looks really good. That's a good look at crypto for next week. I'm going to move that one up on the favorites list. And we got SUI. I just like to see this one break over the 9. LDO, again, want to see that one break over the 9. I'm going to put that one in the blue list. Put that one in the blue list. AVE, green dot here today. Not a bad place to enter with a stop loss at 160. AVE looks good, and then AXP we already covered. But that is the watch list for this week, guys. Let me go ahead and share that with you so you guys could take a look at this over the weekend. If you guys got some chart requests that I missed today, go ahead and put them in the chat, and I will cover a few here before we sign off. But I'm going to drop this watch list for you guys right over here in the Discord. Boom. So you guys can just come over here, click that link, and you guys could take a look at all these charts that we just went over today. But those are the names that are looking the best for some technical breakouts next week. I really think altcoins are on the urge of a move. Okay, if the move is higher, we're going to be well positioned right now. Okay, if you guys are betting against crypto, I don't know what you're doing. Okay, but the total 3 is breaking out over that 90 MA there. That's a great sign, and the total market cap is also breaking out as well. We're going to be watching some major levels here over the weekend, watching for those red dots. Again, those red dots will be called out over inside the Discord. Inside here, just how the green ones are. I actually added in the red dots as well for you guys, so you guys will get those as well now. Every single red dot that pops up, you will see those on the chart. So that's the list for this week. If you guys got any chart requests, let's see them here. We got Target. What about TGT? Go ahead and get your chart requests in, guys, if you guys have them. Target's getting killed right now. Target's just getting absolutely murked. Their monthly chart is falling off a cliff. What I do is wait for a green candle or a green dot on the monthly chart, because this one's a falling knife at the moment. It lost that 120 support there. That was that support level. So this thing's at free fall. If you could buy it at like $100, I think that'd be a great level to buy. But again, let's wait on that monthly confirmation there, either a monthly green candle or a monthly dot. Let's not try to catch the falling knife. Wait till it breaks out over the 90 MA. Okay, that's where you're going to want to make the trade. Okay, that's where you're going to want to take the trade there for Target. But this thing's a falling knife. I mean, if you're going long right now, if you're, 1 to 2 years out, I think it's a great place to buy. But again, you want to wait for that confirmation from the monthly and then look for a trade. Okay, wait till that breaks out over the 9 and closes. What else you guys got? PBR. Yep, that one really nice breakout there off the dot. Yesterday, boom. Okay, nice move there, 5%. Okay, beautiful bounce right off that green line. Beautiful bounce. XRP. Covered XRP a couple times here. Let's actually look at that XRP shorts. One sec. Huh. Not really sure what that means. XRP. I get those requests in. I'll cover them all until we sign off here, folks. XRP still looking good, guys. I really like this one over 210. Okay, it's breaking out over the 9. Let's get some continuation over the weekend, huh? Back to 330 it goes. Okay, nice green candle here still on the monthly chart. Still looking promising. It does have a red dot, but that doesn't mean we can't bounce here and continue on. I would say it absolutely has to hold $2. I would definitely have a stop loss at $2 because if 2 breaks, I mean, we're coming back down to $1.50. I just don't see that happening right now with all the things going on in crypto. So if you're in XRP, use a stop loss at 210. Put a stop loss at 210. If 210 breaks, sell it. We got Joby, J-O-B-Y. Okay, so this one's getting hammered. Another name, I just want to see break over that 9. Okay, if you look at the monthly, you'll see that the candle is red, and we got a red dot. So I'd stay away from this one until you at least get the breakout over the 90 MA. You want to see the breakout over the 90 MA. Yes, we got green dots, but we're not getting over that moving average. Okay, we're getting rejected. Okay, getting rejected, getting rejected, getting rejected. We want to see the breakout over the 9 or a green dot here on the monthly chart. Okay, wait for one of those to happen. What else we got? H-bar. H-bar is just dancing right on its 90 MA. Okay, we're at some major levels right now for crypto. Okay, that 9, you can see it pulled back into it here. In the last bull run, it pulled back into it once and then ripped. It's literally pulling back into it right here. So this one still is fine, dude. We're still holding on to 17 cents. Oh my gosh. 17 cents is your stop loss. But I would buy H-bar again on the green dot. Okay? Well, I guess if you were buying here, you have no real need to average down because you're kind of sitting at the same exact price as you were. If it breaks down and goes down here to 5 to 10, that's where I would average down. But as of right now, this thing looks fine above that 17-cent level. Again, you got a big range up there to 37. Again, if you look at the monthly, same thing happened in the last bull run. We had this big run up. We pulled back, and then we ripped. Okay, same thing here. Big run up, pull back. Okay, I'm watching for the rip. I'm thinking April. If this is going to happen, guys, if altcoin season is going to happen, it's going to start in April or here toward the end of March. Okay, and it's probably going to continue up into July. I think you'll see the continuation into July. Okay, it continued into September last time, but you could see, boom, pulled back, ripped. So H-bar still looks really good. I like it bouncing here off of the 9 on the monthly, and as long as we can hold support, right? This has been support. This has been support. This has been support. I'd like to see it break out here over the weekend. I like the chart, though. It's in a nice consolidation pattern. Watch for a green dot on H-bar over the weekend. Again, that will be called out over here in the Discord. And that's where you can attack. And if you're in it, just hold it. Just hold it right now with a stop loss at 17. What else we got? Algorand. Algorand's another one of those ISO tokens. Again, you got the green dot there. What was that? March 13th. I'm just watching 17 cents on that one as well. Again, I want to see that one break over the 9. Again, when we break down below the 9, that's when we see this drop, right? When we break up above it, like we did back here, that's when you see the move higher. So again, big weekend for crypto, guys. Keep your eye on the ball this weekend. AVAX, big weekend for crypto. Huge, okay? AVAX got a gold dot, so that gives me a little comfort here. I like AVAX as long as it can hold on to 16. Another name I want to see pop over that 9 EMA. And again, these moves can happen very, very fast, guys. So we could literally pop all the way up to 24 like tomorrow if this happens. So watching for the break. Again, you got the golden dot. That's a great sign. But we need to break out over like $20. If $20 can break on AVAX, we're going right back up there. Okay, to 48 to 52. Again, selling up here, and we want to be buying down in the golden zone. Okay, so AVAX is a buy still. What else we got? You guys got any more requests? We covered H-bar, covered Joby. How about Wolf stock? Wolf speed. This one had a nice bounce today. Beautiful bounce. You had the green dot today. I would have entered on that. Okay, green dot breaking over the 9 EMA is a great entry signal. Okay, that is a great entry signal. Just use your stop loss. I mean, you could probably move your stop loss up on this one to like $5 now. Put it at $5, but you're in the money on that one. Okay, because I think you've been calling this one out for a while. But green dot today, that one looks really good. I think this is a chip maker too. So if chip maker's going to go next week, that's going to be really good for tech. And when tech goes up, everything goes up. Crypto goes up. Everything goes up when tech goes up. So the fact that some of these tech companies are breaking out is a really good sign. This is a semiconductor from what I understand, Chris. That's what you told me last time. But this looks good. I like the fact that it's breaking out over the 9. I just look to sell this one when the stochastic comes up here and touches that white dotted line. You could take some off there. I think this one looks really good. And again, AMD looks really good. I really like the fact that AMD's chart is showing a green monthly candle here. That gives me a really, really good indication that tech should bounce around here. And I really like the fact that NVIDIA broke out over the 9 EMA today. This tells me that the direction is shifting. Again, we got the green dot on NVIDIA right there on Wednesday. Things up like 5-6% right now. So watch for NVIDIA to climb back up there to 150. Okay, and that's going to drag everything with it. The stocks, the crypto, everything. As long as QQQ, right, can remain green, as long as the total market cap of crypto can remain green, as long as the altcoin ETF, total 3, can remain green, we should remain bullish on these markets, okay? If we get some red dots over the weekend, we're going to have to make a decision. And again, these red dots are now being called out in the daily alert section. Again, I wanted to separate this for you guys to not confuse the monthly and the daily alerts, okay? So watch for those red dots. I'm hoping we don't get any. If we don't get any red dots over the weekend, the altcoin season's about to pop off, okay? Because we are in very oversold territory. All these altcoins, some of these altcoins we talked about today, are extremely oversold, dude. I mean, look at RNDR. RNDR is literally back to the lows of 2023. Well, I guess that was the highs, right? So we're very oversold right now. It's not very often you see 4 months down in the crypto markets. Okay, so I believe April we're going to see some green candles and green dots on crypto. And if that's the case, we should see a reversal and we should see altcoin season happen. If it's going to happen, we're going to get a green candle eventually, right? This thing can't just keep going all the way down. You don't even see another time where we've had 4 red candles in a row. There was 3, got a green one. Okay, 3, got a green one. We're at 4 right now. So we have a lot of time left in March too. That's something to keep in mind, guys. It's only March 14th. Okay, that means there's 17 days left in March, which means we could pump up and this candle could turn to green here by the end of March. Okay, if that happens, you're going to see an explosion in April. You're going to see a big move in April across the board. Okay, again, 4 down. You've never seen any of these names go down for 4 months in a row. Look at Ethereum. Went down for 3, got a bounce. Went down for 4, went down for 3, got a bounce. Okay, I guess right here in the last bear market of 2018, you saw it go down 6 months in a row. But some of these prices are just so oversold. And now that the fact that the United States government's buying it now, I mean, they got us right where they want us, guys. The smart money has crypto right where they want it, right? This is where the big money, the smart money is going to start loading their bags up, right? The United States government is going to start buying crypto. All these other countries are going to follow. That's going to bring a lot of money into the market. That's going to make the market cap of everything, right? The more money that flows in, the market cap goes higher. Okay, the market cap goes higher as long as money is flowing in. If money's coming out, if people are selling, that's when the market cap goes down. But if governments are going to start buying this stuff, and there was even some news today over here. Did you guys see this news? Yeah, Russia is going to start using Bitcoin and Ethereum, or is using. They're already using it. They're using Bitcoin and Ethereum and stablecoins for oil trade with China and India to bypass sanctions. This means that they're transacting with Bitcoin and Ethereum and stablecoins. So that means they're putting money into these assets and they're trading with it. Okay? That's huge, guys. That's like there's no more dollar. This is a shift in currency, in the way things work. And we're positioned before the majority of the world is even coming in, right? We're positioned before the majority of the world is even coming in. So think of it things as a long-term perspective, right? If you look at the total market cap of cryptocurrency right now, it's sitting at $2.7 trillion. Okay, what does that mean? That means every single cryptocurrency right now is worth $2.7 trillion. Okay, if you put Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, if you put all those coins together, the market cap of all of them put together is 2.7 trillion. Okay, come over here. What's NVIDIA's market cap? NVIDIA almost has a $3 trillion market cap. So the one stock of NVIDIA is worth more than the entire cryptocurrency market altogether. Ethereum, XRP, if you combined all of them into one coin, NVIDIA would still be worth more. That's every single tens of thousands of cryptocurrencies. If you put them all together, NVIDIA's stock alone is worth more than the whole entire market. So that tells you how early we are. So over time, you guys got to think there's going to be more money coming into these markets, right? There's going to be more money. The market cap is going to continue to go up, right? Up and to the right, which is what we love. Okay? Up and to the right. So we're just so early. Like, I know a lot of people get stuck on the day-to-day price action of up and down and up and down. But if you guys think of this in a 1 to 6 month time frame, it's going to help your trading. It's going to help the psychology of everything. Because, again, these little dips don't really scare you. Because, again, you're buying for the prices up here, not down here. Okay? You're not buying for tomorrow's price or next week's price or the week after that. You're just simply waiting until price comes back up here. And if you're bullish on the asset, you shouldn't be worried about it coming back up here. Okay, there's a very good chance that NVIDIA one day was going to come back up here to the red zone. Okay, it might be in a couple of weeks, it might be in a month, it might be in 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, a year. It's going to happen eventually. And when it does, if you guys were entering on this green dot here, right, you're going to make 30% on your money. Most people are happy with 5% a year. So you're outperforming everybody by 6 years if you're doing that in a month. Does that make sense? What else we got? I see some more chart requests here. Keep getting them in, guys. I'll stay on stream here until you guys are all out of requests. XCN, this one's holding its green dot. So I still like this one over a penny. Still like XCN over a penny. What's the monthly saying? Monthly's bouncing right on that important EMA there. So if you're buying XCN, I would use a stop loss at $1. If that breaks, I'd look to buy it lower. But it doesn't look like it wants to break $1. I'd watch for the break of the 9 this weekend. What else we got? TAO. TAO's bouncing right off the bottom of the green line. I would have been entering the crap out of this one right here on that green dot on Wednesday if you want to go long on it. I like this one as long as it can hold on to that 216 level. This looks really, really good bouncing down here, dude. Really, really good. If we get that break of that 9, that'll be the confirmation that we're going higher. It's a big weekend, dude. Big, big weekend. Okay, this one looks actually really good. I want to call this one out for you guys over here. Okay, so if you guys are in the Discord, my overkill alerts, these are like my favorite setups. Okay, these are my favorite setups over here inside the Discord. But TAO looks fantastic over here. Looks really good. Okay, good call out there. I would be a buyer and a holder. Again, buying until price comes back up here. What else we got? You guys got any more requests? I see a few here. H-bar recovered. I still like H-bar above 17. As long as this can hold 17, I think it looks really, really good. A green dot, in my opinion, is going to come either today or tomorrow. That's Friday or Saturday. If that thing can break out over 20 cents, this thing's going for a ride. Okay, looks really good. Again, 17 cents. It's been strong support. You see it tapped it there, it tapped it here, and it tapped it there. So I would just be watching 17 cents here on H-bar. NU is on the watch list this week. Huge breakout today. Again, you got the green dot there on Tuesday at around 10:20. Boom. Perfect bounce off the what? Off that green fib line. Huge breakout today. This one's going to have a big move next week. This one's going to do the ripski. Okay, beautiful breakout there. That thing's got a lot of room back to 16. I would be holding NU here. Hang on to that one. We got NNX from Aiden. I'm guessing, are you talking about NNOX? I think you're talking about NNOX. Okay, that one had a green dot today as well, but that one has earnings on Monday. So I have a hard time buying into earnings just because you never know. But if you want to play it, use a stop loss at 5. But again, last time they had earnings, they actually went higher. But it is back down on that green line. So it is a good technical place to be buying it. It's just if they miss their earnings, they could drop a lot. So just make sure you do your homework on the company. If you look at their last earnings, they made like $3 million. They're not making very much money. So be careful on that one. TAO, guys, I see a couple of you requesting that. That looks really good. That looks really, really good. Okay, that one looks really, really good. Okay, I don't know why that one's not in my alert section, but okay, that one looks really good. That one had the green dot there on Wednesday. I'm thinking that thing's going to break out here today or tomorrow. I mean, look at crypto. We're already green here today. So, like I said, if we can get some continuation tomorrow, I think market's going to absolutely explode to the upside here. Okay, I'm not in the bear market like everyone else right now, guys. I think we're going to get a bounce down at these levels. Okay, we're at major technical support levels right now. Okay, major technical support levels. Okay, $200 is a big level for TAO. ENS from Mo. It's my friend Mo. What's going on, brother? Okay, that one's also down there at the green line. So again, great time to be buying. $15 is your stop loss. Watch for the break over the 9 this weekend. HNT. HNT, I believe, is still under investigation, but they're breaking out over the 9 as well. I just make sure that one holds on to $2. Okay, wait for that one to break out over 2, but I like the fact that we're breaking out over the 9 here. Got a big range back to 9. I ended up selling this one because they had that lawsuit going on. They had some type of lawsuit going on. They were getting sued or something. So I never like to buy a company that's getting sued or a crypto in this case. But if you're going to play this one, use your stop loss. Put it at 250. 250 on the stop loss for HNT. And again, if we get a big green candle here Saturday, we're going to be in for it, guys. We're going to be in for another big move to the upside. So it doesn't look bad. Just keep in mind they're getting sued, and use a stop loss at 250. QBTS from Lad. What's going on, Lad? Oh, man. Yeah, this one was on the watch list. We took it off the watch list because it had a big move here today, but this is one of the first ones we pointed out. You saw the green dot was called out on Wednesday. Again, those green dots that cross the 90 MA are very, very attractive. This one came right there on Wednesday. That was an 80% move, but now you can see that price is back into our sell target at that red line. Again, we want to sell against that red line. Okay, so I'd be taking profits on QBTS here come Monday. Okay, and that stochastic's probably going to go up there and touch that white dotted line as well. So I'm a profit taker on QBTS. But that was a really nice trade. That took 2 days. 2 days it went 80% off that dot right there. Quantum computing companies look really, really good. What was the other one? RGTI? Yeah, that one had a huge breakout today after its dot right there. So big move on quantum computing stocks. Watch for those things to move higher. SUI? SUI needs to get over the 9. I want to see a breakout over the weekend. If it can get over 250, I'd buy it, but I'd wait until it gets over 250. Jasmy? Jasmy's down here on the floor, dude. I mean, it's going lower, but I just hold the line on this one. Okay, this is like a actual Japanese ledger. So, I mean, if you want to wait for absolute confirmation, wait for a green dot here on the monthly chart. I mean, this thing everyone was talking about up here at 6 cents. It's had some really nice moves in the past. What I want to see is that thing get over $0.015. Okay, watch for the breakout over that 9 EMA there. Cardano. Okay, green dot today. So I'd be buying this one right here. And I would use a stop loss. Move that stop loss up to 68 cents. Okay, green dot. If that thing can break over that 9, we're going to explode. So you guys got some fun things to pay attention to over the weekend. If we can get over the 9, I'm telling you, this... I think altcoins are about to do it, folks. I think they're about to do it. I think they're about to shock the world. I think people are about to crap their pants. Okay, and we're already positioned. So if you've held on this long, you didn't quit during the February dip, congratulations. You're about to be rewarded. I truly believe that. Okay, these charts look extremely, extremely bullish. ADA still has a green candle here on the monthly chart. Okay, it had that pullback in February. Okay, flushed everybody out. Get ready to go, dude. Again, there's a lot of room back to the top here, and we still have 17 days left in the month of March. So as long as we can hold on to 68 cents, I really like Cardano. And yeah, Nathan, TAO looks really, really good too. TAO is a beautiful setup down here off that green line. Okay, anytime you guys see your asset, your name that you want to go long on into the green line, you should buy some. Okay, that is a great buying opportunity down there against the green line. Anything else? Yes, sir, Mo. Appreciate you, fam. Last one of the day looks like HBM stock, Hudbay Minerals. Nice breakout. Okay, it is touching that stochastic, so we could probably see a pullback on this one come Monday. Again, the dot came right here. That was at $7. Okay, and this thing's all the way up to around 8 now, so that was around a 10% trade, not bad. Watch for some continuation. I mean, this trend looks good. Looks like it has a lot of room. It's pretty far away from the red zone. So if you want to buy and hold till you get in the red zone, wait till we get back up there. But this one looks good. This one looks good. It could have some pullbacks like into 750 or whatever, but the direction looks really, really good. Flare, FLR. I got you guys. Keep them coming. Flare had the golden dot, so I like this one too. Again, buying down in the golden zone down here, selling up here in the red zone. It's an easy strategy. You got the gold dot right there on FLR. That's a buy. QSI. QSI, nice breakout. This is another one of those quantum computing stocks. So this is like that QBTS that we just looked at. This one was up 19% today, but it has a lot of room to go there on QSI. So I'm going to add this one to my watch list, actually. Okay, that one looks actually really good. Looks like a lagger, and it's got a lot of room to go back up there. So these quantum computing stocks could do very, very well next week. I'm going to move that one up to my favorites list as well. QSI, we just covered that. Griffin. This is the last one here, folks, and I'm going to go have dinner with the wife. It's been a long day for you, brother. Long week. But I hope everyone's doing very, very well. Yeah, this one just looks like a rug pull to me. I don't know what this thing does, but it looks very scary. I'd wait for a break over the 9 if you want to trade it there. But, yeah, that's what I'd be watching for there. And that looks like it, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in to today's stream. That is the watch list. Again, I have shared this watch list over here in the Discord under the watch list tab here. So you guys can click on this link and take a look at these names over the weekend, do your analysis, check them out, see what you're liking. And that is over there again in that watch list section. I will also share this stream over here. Oops. I'll also share today's stream over there as well, so you guys can watch the replay. As always, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys on Monday. I'll open the chart requests back up on Sunday for you guys. We are live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. So if you guys got chart requests, if you made it late to the stream, just drop them over here, and we will cover those on Monday's live stream. Watch the charts this weekend, guys. I think crypto has. I think crypto's going to move this weekend. I think we're going to see a big move. If we can get some big moves on Saturday and Sunday, guys, I think you're going to see altcoin season kick off very, very soon. I'm loving the way the charts are looking right now. So, again, it's a great time to be a swing trader. Things are very, very oversold right now. So it's good to just buy and hold at these levels and just patiently wait till we get back up into the sell zone. That's my TED Talk for the day, guys. God bless y'all. Hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. Peace.